Today we're going to be taking a close-up and personal look at the Nike Air Max 90 Infrared 2026 colorway. And I'm going to be comparing them to these Air Max 90s as well, the 2020 Infrareds. Very nice, both beautiful shoes, and not that much difference. But the big question is, do they crease? To compare these Air Max 90s, I had to do an on-feet test just to get one more feel of their materials. I do wear these a lot, but just specifically for this video, I had to do one more test of wearing, just for like comfortability reasons. These Air Max 90s on my left hand side are the Air Max 90 Infrared 2019/2020, and these in my right hand are the Air Max 90 Infrared 2026. Both really good Air Max 90 Infrareds, in my opinion. I know some people aren't a fan of these ones because they're not the same materials as these ones, and that's why a lot of people have asked me for a comparison video. First off, we need to focus on the materials of these Air Max 90 Infrareds. Not only is it just the materials that people love about these Air Max 90 Infrareds, but it's the history in them, it's the beautifulness, and also it's the details, like the size label. You've got men's size 8, UK 7, they have a number on the insole. Hopefully you can see that okay. Sorry about the lighting, I tried to get as best as I could, but this is the best my camera can do today apparently. And also it's really old material, so like the toe box has a lovely soft suede, which is like a long haired soft suede. It feels really nice in person, it feels good on your feet, nice and durable. Basically the materials on these Air Max 90s are godly, all right? That's the sort of status I would say they are. You also have that long haired suede on the swoosh, which again is lovely feeling, nice to hand, makes you feel good. Then you get that lovely beautiful Air Max polyester and nylon tongue, so the polyester label and the nylon tongue. The tongue feels so good and it's shiny. Like there's little differences in these Air Max 90s that make them so much better, and that's why so many people are mad, really annoyed and when it comes to actually getting a proper retro. They just want what's good already. I know I've said that in a video before, but that's just what it is. Not forgetting that beautiful nylon toe box. You can see the durability in that right there. This is my favorite material on the Air Max 90s, hands down. It goes around the ankle collar, the tongue, and the toe box. The toe box is the most important. I need to show you guys and tell you guys exactly why people are getting angry. Also, you have that awesome sock liner. So the sock liner is again a lovely soft cotton, and when I say lovely, it's like luxury. I don't think the materials on these Air Max 90s are insanely delicate, but they feel so good on feet. Everything about them just feel lovely. There's a lovely soft cotton in there. Even on the actual insole, the materials feel good. Not to mention the durability in these Air Max 90s. The materials on these bad boys feel lovely. They do feel lovely. And I'm not going to ever say that these are better than the OGs. They're not. They're just not. But they have got it right. They've left enough space in these Air Max 90s for you to move your foot about how you would in the OGs. It's just that the materials on the OGs are more delicate. So they're very durable. I tried showing this in my last video. They're very durable. I don't mind squishing these about because I'm going to rock them until they fall off my feet. But yeah, the materials on these are nice and durable. The tongue isn't as good as the OGs. It's harder. It's a bit stiffer. You do get that polyester label just there, but no nylon whatsoever. And nylon is the key material to keep people happy on the Air Max 90 OG colorways. All right, nylon was a banging material, and it feels good. You know, when your woman wears nylon, yeah, it feels that good. That's the only way I can think to describe it right now. But yeah, the durability on these, they've got it right. That's the one thing I'll say to anyone who's a bit hesitant about buying them. They're durable and there's space in them, so you can actually definitely wear them. The suede isn't as nice. It's like a rough nubuck rather than suede. They've tried to match it, but it's nowhere near in comparison. It doesn't feel as good and it doesn't look as good. It looks a bit rougher. Again, with a swoosh, it's suede, I believe, and it is rough. I might have got that mixed up. It could be nubuck and suede definitely on these. We'll just keep it at that. The swoosh feels nicer. The upper doesn't feel, it feels rougher, man. It's not as nice. It's okay to hand, but it's not the best. The leather feels okay. I wouldn't say there's any difference in the OGs to that. A synthetic slash real leather layers in there somewhere. The insole is not as comfortable, but there's more padding, so it's kind of okay. But if you haven't got soft cotton on there, it marks it down for me straight away. Soft cotton in the Air Max 90 is the alpha omega, baby. All right, the soft cotton in the insole or the sock liner is always the best, in my opinion. Maybe not for breathability, but for comfort. If you get into my age, you're around 40 years old, you're definitely gonna know the soft cotton feels great on feet. It does heat your feet up though, so that is a bit of a negative if you want to look at it in that way. I know that it's not the most durable compared to these, but they're durable enough. They got them bang on, and they're going to be easier to clean. So in 2026, I believe this is a good way to go with the Air Max 90 Infrared. I never thought I'd say that, but it'll never match this status. Never. They're too iconic. And the impact these had back in the day to still get the amount of love that they do compared to the new ones, that just says a lot, man. But Nike, please bring back the OGs in this form. We would all love you forever. Thank you. You can even tell when it comes to the shape of the actual toe box that there's a lot of difference in the size of the upper material to the other upper material on the right hand side to the left hand side. You can see the difference right there. The toe box is narrower on the OGs compared to the 2026 pair. There's a big difference in the type of stitching that they've used. Even if you go into the details, there's just so many differences in these Air Max 90s. It's unreal if you take an up close and personal look at them. But if you look at them from afar, you can only see slight differences. But what's important about these Air Max 90s to me is they got the colors right on the 2026 pair. In my left hand, I have the Gore-Tex pair. In my right hand, I have the 2026 pair. And the toe box is kind of similar. I mean, they have tried to reshape these like the OGs. I believe they've gone for that sort of look, the more slender look. Look how bulky the toe boxes are, man. It's nearly the same, which is pretty unreal, really. I mean, the mudguard on the Gore-Tex pair is a lot thicker to these, but these still aren't the same as the OGs. And I don't like that bulkiness. No one really likes it, and that's why so many people kick off. They don't want that bulky toe box. There's a big difference in these Air Max 90s, and you can just tell that straight from the toe box right there. Look at the different pattern on there. Yeah, there's just so many differences, subtle little touches from Nike, but overall a really good pair. I still like them, and a really good OG Air Max 90, my favorite ever. So guys, there you have it, the Nike Air Max 90 Infrared 2026 3M colorway are beautiful. They're amazing. I love them, and they do crease slightly, only on the side so far. And I've been wearing them running, I've been wearing them at the gym, I've been wearing them shopping. I bolt up and down the stairs like a 9-year-old as well. I don't know why, I just can't walk upstairs normally. I think it's ADHD or something. I don't know why, but bro, they're fire. I'm telling you now, I don't know how to say it to you properly. These are a really good Air Max 90, the best to come out in a long time, slash the neons. All right, they're fire. They have a slight little bit of creasing, but who cares? Bro, they look so sick, people ain't going to be bothered about the creasing. I have never used a crease protector in my life. And the amount of compliments I get when I wear these Air Max 90s in particular, these new ones, I've only had them for 2 weeks, roughly. I still get bare compliments. It doesn't matter about creases, mate. Creases build character in shoes, and that's what I want. I want to get that across to new people wearing your kicks. Who cares if they get creased up? It's character building, mate. You know, like people banter you to annoy you to see what your personality is like, how you get like angry, how long it takes you to like flip out. That's kind of like what it is with these infrareds or any shoe you wear. Your Adidas Superstars, your Shell Toes, your Reebok Classics. The creasings are the history, the classicness, the beautifulness of how cool a shoe can look over time. I'm trying to put my point across a bit, but to me, they're still sick. I think they're still a 10 out of 10, even though I've been wearing them for 2.5 weeks. They look fire. Yeah, okay, I shouldn't have worn black socks and it's got inside the sock liner. Little things may have annoyed me here and there, like, you know, the slight creasing on the side. I know that bugs people, but for me, it's just not enough to be, that's kind of like, to me, it's kind of being a little bit petty. Honestly, that's how I feel about it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll always be honest with you, and that is my opinion. These are fire. Go and get them. Don't sleep on them. If you love the colorway, just go and buy them, man. Go and buy them and treat yourself to something that is super dope. If you love an Air Max 90, they will make you like sort of feel nice about them again. But other than that, guys, that's all I got to say, really. A beautiful shoe. I think the OG Air Max 90 infrared is always going to be superior to the newer Air Max 90s, no matter what, in my personal opinion. Even if they do a recraft exactly the same, I'll still prefer the OGs. And that's kind of how OGs like think. But then you have to sort of look at it as being stuck in your own ways as well. You know, hard-headedness, stuff like that. I feel like I'm like that. Sometimes I don't want to listen to what Nike's saying about new products and how materials are going to make them last longer. I don't care sometimes. But they did well with these. I'm telling you now, they did super well. They're a really nice shoe. I've been doing all sorts of activities to test these, and they're still sick. And there's hardly any creasing on that toe box. So guys, yeah, that's my final say. That's all I've got to say today. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. As always, I appreciate your support, your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings. Chuck it down in the comment section. Tell me how you're feeling about this video. And if there's any further details you would like to know about these, just ask me, man. I'll be in that comment section, as always, answering your questions. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all. We're about to hit 6,000 subscribers on the channel. We've just hit 2.4 million views on the channel. I'm blown away. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I have questions. Okay, I have questions. I'm asking you now, and I've not rehearsed this, have I? This is not a rehearsal. Is there any creasing in that toe box there? Can you see any deviance that you would get mad about as a person?
The only thing I get mad about
is
how much the brightness hurts my eyes.
How much the brightness hurts your eyes? No. Let's focus on the materials.
There's no creasing. Calm down.
There's slight, if you look in the light, there's slight rivets on the side, divots on the side, right, where I've been walking.
Yeah, but I don't notice that because I only got my glasses on.
There we go. These are a 10 out of 10. Don't...
Materials, colour, no. But materials, yeah.
Gosh, you don't like the infrared. And what would you give these out of 10?
8.
All right, we've this... Okay, this discussion's over. We can... Bruh, they're infrared.
You're more passionate about an infrared.
I think maybe I've gotten to a point where I'm overly passionate about it.
Too much. You need to chill out.
Bruh, look, I just love them. I think...
Right, we're talking about creases on your shoes. Like the same way somebody would prioritise having wrinkles on their face.
Exactly.
So what if people have got wrinkles on their face? It builds character. It's a shoe. I get it. I get your passion. But it's a shoe.
Thank you. It's just a shoe.
Yeah.
But this is the best, all right? Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.